Happy Father's Day, everybody. We're here to commemorate all fathers and the Father in all of us. The yin, the action, the leader, the guide, the provider, and the enforcer in each of us and all of us. And we give great gratitude to all fathers and to the father aspect. This conjures up, of course, a lot of memories and, of course, our present experiences. Fathers who have incredible senses of humors and always diffuse situations with it. Fathers who were strict disciplinarians, and when Mom said, "I'm going to tell Dad when he gets home," everybody straightened up. And fathers that were nice and mellow, fathers that were unfortunately wounded or maybe even toxic. Some of them were not even in our lives, which was unfortunate. They either left or parents divorced or even passed away. And others stepped in to fill that for us. And so we honor all of that. And right now I am going to talk about the father aspect in all of us and just bringing ourselves back into balance, particularly fathers. Father is the leader, the guide, the role model. A lot is expected of a father. He's got a lot of stress. He has to be always working hard and bringing in things for everybody. And sometimes he defers his dreams for us, and his life can become out of balance, or the father in us too, if we're working hard, that yin aspect. And then what do? We end up getting heart attacks because we're not loving ourselves enough, and other such dis-eases, if you will. So that's part of our balance here. We're also looking at the fact that, again, this COVID-19 brought us back to the home, the nucleus, the foundation, where everybody was together again, and everybody worked together and got to know each other, which is, I mean, wow, what a concept in today's society. And then after that, so we had the feminine restoring, and the masculine, getting a rest and getting balance. And then all of a sudden we had a very life-changing event in a murder of someone, and that brought everybody then to action, out into the streets. People took action, and that's the masculine. They went out and said, "This is unacceptable." And so now we have that. You see that we went right from one almost immediately into the other. So the father is always associated with responsibility. And that's what we all have to do, is take responsibility in our lives. We can't sit back and say, "Oh, they'll do it. Oh, it'll just work itself out." No, everyone has to take responsibility. We have to take action. We have to do that. And yes, balanced, of course, but that is our job here. We want to live the purpose for which we were all created to begin with. We're coming home, and we want to bring our community together. We have had a lot of talk lately about the law enforcement. Well, okay, if everybody were healed and whole, if everybody took good care of themselves, and parents fostered that in children, and if the community worked and put back the institutions that would help everyone to be those balanced beings, we would not have young people out shooting. We would not have any of that, because people would be taking care of each other. We would not have stressed out law enforcement, well, a lot of whom were hired after they'd been in the military and have even healed because the Veterans Administration and other places failed them when they came back. So we also, then a lot of them became homeless. So our masculine aspect has gotten so way out of balance. And that's why it's time for us to bring it back into balance. It's time for us to bring everybody back into a supportive community. And it's time for us to really know the love in ourselves, the love in each other, the value in all of us. And when we do that, then, and only then, will we truly experience the reason we were here in the first place. We're here to have joy. We're here to have purpose. We're here for each other because we are all one. We are all individualized expressions of the one source creator of all that is. We're not here to be better than anybody else. We're not here to be top person or whatever. We are here for that purpose. And when we finally do that, which we actually are at this point, because we are going into that new ascended normal, it's time to do our homework. So let's get our ball rolling here, the action, and then, again, with balance, it will bring us all up, lift us all up for this new age, this new time. Thank you again. Blessings galore. Goodbye.